James, congratulations. You're here off an epic comeback here at Alexandra Palace. Sum up how you're feeling after that win.
Relieved, happy, and probably the happiest man in darts at the moment.
I say you would look down and out, and that 72. Tops come to your rescue.
I was never down and out. I was just battling myself. I battled hard enough, and I was given a little bit of jip because how I behaved in my last game, and unfortunately, people don't understand what's what and how's what. If they did, it could be deemed as bullying what happened to me. But it's onwards and upwards, and we move onwards, and I'm really happy. Thank you.
Up on the stage as well, you look to be getting a little bit involved. Was there an element of gamesmanship up on the stage today?
Mate, I don't know. I didn't really pay much attention. I was battling more with what was going on behind me rather than what was in front of me. And if you can feed and judge what's in front of you, if someone's perhaps not doing what they would normally do, then you use that as a strength towards yourself because they're worried, and their inability to be able to do what they can do is clouded by what they don't normally do.
As seeds have tumbled in this tournament, you're still here. That's testament. That's testament to yourself and your strength on that dartboard.
No, not really, because the World Championships is always full of surprises, and there's so many great players now. It used to be once upon a time where it was like 3 or 4, maybe 5 that were pretty good. Now it's so in depth, and so it's like a house plan. It's so detailed and it's so clever how it's all structured. And that's not because of perhaps the PDC and how they organise it. It's the players and how they get themselves together and get themselves ready for it. It's amazing in what we all take part in.
James, thank you.
After what happened in the first round, James, nice to see you. Just after what happened in your first match, how satisfying to leave the stage to sort of like a basic standing ovation. You turned the crowd totally your way, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm always trying to get an answer out of someone else other than myself of what happened in the first game. I was told not to mention it by my wife because she's my biggest supporter and my biggest foundations on who I am. I'm just a little bit disappointed that educated people in the way of the world perhaps didn't understand how I was and how I behaved, and it could be deemed on when I was on that stage tonight that perhaps I was bullied a little bit, and through no apparent reason, but I've got something big to answer for, because I couldn't control that person, that thing inside me, and it doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, thankfully it's normally at home, normally over someone nicking a parking space or getting a parking ticket because I was 2 minutes late for my ticket. It is as simple as that, and unfortunately the world's quite a sad place that they'll never understand that, I don't think.
Yeah, absolutely. It must be very difficult for you.
Yeah, it is. It's heartbreaking.
Absolutely. But to leave the stage tonight, to have everybody pressing on their feet, hailing a great comeback and sort of like you becoming a hero, must be incredibly satisfying.
Far from a hero. There's far braver people out there than me, and there's people that go through far more than me every day. But I'm just lucky enough to come through what is, at the end of the day, a game. And perhaps people shouldn't hang on everything as much as they do, because at the end of the day it is a game. To the players it means the world, but to the people that watch it, just enjoy it. It's a pantomime. It's supposed to be enjoyable for the people. There's no other sport, there's no other game, there's no other arena you can come to and enjoy yourself as much as you do with the darts. So perhaps don't judge every player as much as you do, and just enjoy it. It's Christmas. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have fun. Enjoy yourself for Christmas.
You're enjoying yourself, aren't you?
Oh, no, I'm not enjoying myself. if that's called enjoyment what I've just been through, then I don't understand.
Well, I mean, three-time semi-finalist here. Is this your year, James? You've had a good year, haven't you?
Every year's my year. It depends if I turn up, you know. Am I good enough to win it? Yes. I've been good enough to win it for the last 17 years, as the people that know about me has judged. But it's a different time of the year, you know. It's time to be a family. It's time to enjoy yourself, you know. That sounds very cheesy and very cheap, but that's the way of the world for people that are family men.
It's hard to be away from everybody, as you say, yes.
Well, I'm probably the luckiest one out of them all, though, because I'm about 40 minutes down the road. So there's no excuse there.
Okay. Thank you, James.
Thank you very much.
You face off against Ryan Joyce next. What are your thoughts ahead of?
I thought I had someone else. Okay. Yeah, he's a great player, and I've played him on a few occasions, and probably the same as most players that haven't got a predominant name in the sport. He's very good and probably underrated.
You hit multiple 10+ finishes in the match. Would you say your experience got you through past that match?
My experience got me through, you know, but I was also quite weak. So a bit of luck, the crowd next time will help me just a smidgen. Just give me like 5%, and you'll see a different James Wade.
Are you looking forward to spending Christmas with Arthur for the first time?
What do you reckon? He doesn't talk, he doesn't do anything, but he's amazing.
Do you think that
It's like being around dart players.
Yeah. Do you think that performances like that can get you back into the reckoning for the Premier League as well, or aren't you ready for that?
In my honest opinion, and I may offend people, I may step out of line, I've always been good enough for the Premier League. I'm not even going to talk about that because, you know, I've been there and done it, you know, and I don't want to sound quite conceited, but I've won more than most people, and I can deal with the Premier League, you know, and I'll always be there, you know, and I'll always upset players more than other players will. I think I'm good value. I'm perhaps not as fashionable as other players, but you look at my track record on beating the main people. If you want to do a table now, and tell me who's beat more players more than me.
What preparation are you going to do over Christmas?
I'm going to eat a lot because I'm really good at eating, and I save it up for Christmas. I'm going to have a good family time, you know. I'm still going through the emotions of I probably should have lost, but he didn't have a bloke to beat me. Didn't have a bloke to beat me, did he? No. So hopefully Santa comes because I've been a good boy apart from silly times, and I'm just looking forward to Christmas. You know, it's my first time, and there's people in this room that will understand it because you're a little bit too young. Yeah. People have had children in this room. It's you know, I'm not allowed to be miserable. I'm allowed to be happy, and I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers, thank you.